fight the Kraken, which, by the way, if it hits you once, you die. So, yeah. You die.
But didn't you say once when you, as you're walking out, you walk onto a landing pad, and then a griffin falls onto it? So if you're not careful and you run out to it, you hear, "Look out, griffin!" and then...
Oh, yeah. And a lot of the times you have to wait for the game to catch up with what you're doing. Like in the first part of the game, when it happens, and you have to wait for freaking lightning to strike up. Like a dresser
a crate or something.
A crate, just so you can walk by, which can easily be done by a grown man in his 20s, which apparently can't jump over a barrel yay high.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and plus, speaking about the catching up with you part, I got into the subway part where I was trying to, there was fire next to me and, rubble nearby, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, there's where I go. And I'd been standing in there for 5 minutes, and I think it was supposed to, the train was supposed to go by at first, when you first get there. I stood around for a couple minutes fighting fire drakes, and I hear the train going. I'm like, wait, I think I should go there. As I'm running across, the train raped me, basically.
The train raped him in the butt.
No.
Yes.
No, right? There wouldn't be anything left after it hit me the first time. You know?
Yeah. Anyway. So then you continue through the game, and basically every level is this. There's an objective at the end, and you fight monsters until you get it.
You kill monsters for health, and you kill people for weapons.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty much it.
And there's a variety of monsters in the game, including werewolves, the griffins, the kraken, the golem, which is made out of cars and helicopters and people.
Yeah, there's that one part where the foot of it lands, and you see there's some guy stuck in the front of the truck. He's like, "Help me!" And then it takes off. But isn't the golem only in the first level?
Yeah, the golem's in the first level, and then you have to kill it.
And all you do is just magic powers, and just basically build the EMP, and then that's it. And it dies.
It dies. It dies.
Yeah, but what was funny though was the helicopter just jutting out of the back like a knife, stuck in someone. We're seeing this massive building, and look, a helicopter. I mean, you remember it, right?
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Whatever.
And basically, yeah, that's every level. It's pretty repetitive and boring.
Oh yeah, but the credits you said with the...
Yeah, the credits are the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Basically, your girlfriend in the game dies. Well, as you thought. And then the good guys take you prisoner and take you away to some kind of facility. And then there's a moving slideshow with a bunch of pictures with the girl talking. They thought I was dead, but I wasn't. And just like they thought I was dead, they thought that Deckard, that's your character in the game, couldn't escape from the prison they had him. And when he did something no one ever expected. And the last pictures is him petting a griffin. The entire game, you're killing these griffins. And then at the last second, you're
what? Is it you started your Griffin, adopt a Griffin center, retiree, was it you know how they have a home for veterans of World War II, home for Griffins of the Fantasy Wars, Griffins Unanimous, they're all sitting around. It's I was there when the Vortex first opened in New York. I ate about 5 people. It's pretty cool, but then I got my wing shot off, so...
Wow, Grandpa. Sounds like a great story. Don't ever do crack.
I don't know what that had to do about anything. Are you implying something?
Don't do crack. There's Robert here. So anyway.
Your brother does crack.
Wait.
Alright, so... What's your favorite and least favorite thing about the game?
Alright, well, my favorite part of the game is definitely just the fantasy element of it and the storyline of how he opens the box and there's mystical creatures. I mean, there's never been any game like that before, so that's pretty original. My least favorite part of the game is the repetitive enemies and how they never stop.
Yeah.
And they all look the same. You can't tell the werewolves apart. There's nothing that's different about it. It's just so repetitive and
even those French
boring.
Bastards, they all have the same look.
Yeah, well, the French guys, they have it's either to do with the little toupee, the little beret, or the guys that look like Spider-Man, with a little mask.
Yeah. If they were Spider-Man, it would make the game much more interesting. Then you'd be fighting guys swinging around machine guns.
Swinging in.
It's
friendly neighborhood Black Watch Man.
friendly neighborhood French Spider-Man. Oui, oui, motherfucker.
Alright.
Oui, oui.
What's your favorite?
Favorite thing the best thing about it is probably the graphics, and
Yeah.
of course the guns are cool, and the fantasy helmet. And the thing I hate about it most is the pixies, because they are pure evil. Pure evil. They never stop. They never stop.
They never.
Illustrate, they never stop.
I
They
know.
don't. I can't take it.
No, Rob. Why? Why? The game was just too bad. God.
That's a lot.
Ah, you got me there. But alright, another good thing about the game is the multiplayer. It's the multiplayer. Because it's actually good if you actually get someone to play with you. Seriously, we just actually tried to play the multiplayer today. We're trying to get footage from it, and no one was playing. There was one guy.
Literally one. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did public game. One person, one match. One guy. He was like, "Hey, why is there no one playing?" I'm like, I don't know, probably because this game sucks. And he's like, eh. And then I went to the ranked game, and there was one game there, and there was only 3 people in that. That's how sad it is.
No one is playing it. No one.
Because
I mean,
no one cares.
I mean, even Halo.
I even made a joke to him saying that some guy named Pat Tadeusz on YouTube, some of you may know, I have no idea, but he said he liked Legendary in one video, and I said, hey, maybe you played with him. Brian was like, yeah, definitely, I probably have played with him, because there's no one else playing.
No one plays this game. That's the thing. I've been in a match once, and it was fun. Basically, there's like no other game types besides basically you're either the good guys, the French bad guys, and then you got to go around shooting each other and fighting over the griffins. I mean the werewolves. You kill the werewolves, and you take their energy,
yeah.
and then you have to fill up these little pods. It's it's fun and all, but no one ever plays it, so no one would ever get it. If you will get the game, actually just tell a bunch of people to buy the game and just play the multiplayer. So me and Rob actually have someone to play with, because it's fun. Actually, 10 times better than the story mode.
Yeah, the
fun.
multiplayer actually is fun.
It is.
That's like with Call of Duty 3, like, nobody liked the single player in that, like, some people did, but then again, those were mostly prepubescent teens. But, yeah, the single player was kind of fun, but multiplayer kicked ass, because it was nice, open maps,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the classes were okay, and
Yeah,
they had
vehicles.
vehicles, and there was, like, 24 people in the game. It was fun.
Yeah.
People still play it, but, like, I remember there used to be, like, 20 games every time I searched, and now there's only, like, 5. And that's a good day when you're playing a game. Like, oh, 5 games!
Yeah, but it's kind of like people playing Halo 1.
Well, Halo 1 doesn't have multiplayer unless you're on the computer.
I meant Dog too.
But yeah, exactly. There's like 1,000 people playing that still, which is scary.
It's actually not that bad. It's better than Legendary, which came out like about a year ago.
Right, which is another sad thing. A game that came out in 2000. What? The game came out in 2000.
Yeah.
And it's still better than Legendary, which came out, I don't know, recently. It uses the Unreal Engine.
Alright. So, final thoughts on Legendary. What out of 10 you get it?
I'd say about a 6 or a 7. Because, like, I give it good marks for, like, it's a good idea, and the plot's but it's passable, and the graphics are phenomenal. But otherwise, the gameplay really brings it down.
Alright. The single player. I give it a 1.
Yeah.
The 1 is only for the graphics. Of course, they're amazing. The Unreal Engine they put on it is just fantastic. Besides the fact that the werewolves face through walls.
Yeah.
Scotty, beam me up. I promise to get a werewolf. And yeah.
Scotty, beam me up. I can't do it, sir. I just can't do it.
Werewolves. And basically I give the multiplayer a 10 because it's phenomenal.
Yeah. I haven't played multiplayer. I'm just in general saying like a 5 or 6 or whatever.
So multiplayer is phenomenal. It's amazing. I had so much fun playing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, final thoughts. And Rob, stay away from pixies.
Yeah. As long as they stay away from me.
Alright, well, Legendary the game, our thoughts.